the images and everything. So let's get started with that. Pradeep sir, can you please explain them, like how are we going to go with the session?
Yeah, sure. Give me a moment, please.
Sure, sure.
All right. Hello, everybody. So the concern is like the posts are not getting approved, and there are certain reasons for that. And I would like to shed a light on all the reasons that why all these posts are not getting approved. Okay, and can you just share one of the pending posts, Arushi, with me so that I can take an example and I'll kick start from there.
Yes, sir.
Share one of the articles that has been submitted by them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm doing that only. Yeah, is it visible?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, and who wrote this one?
Sir, I think it was Ayushi.
Is Ayushi present in this meeting? Do we have Ayushi here, the one who wrote this article?
No, sir, she is not there.
She's not there. Then just pick one that one from anyone from these people who are present in the group in the session right now.
Okay, okay.
Hey, excuse me.
Yeah, please.
Actually, mine was approved, but it was written that I need improvement. So I'll be glad if mine was chosen, so I know that what improvement there needs to be. So I can take a
Sure,
look on that.
Sure, sure.
sure. Astha Mehra, right?
Yeah.
So Arushi, navigate to the published blogs, published
Yeah,
one, and pick one that was published by Astha.
yeah, this was the one.
Okay. The image that you have used is not like this is not the image that we are expecting. You can pick something more relevant.
Yeah.
However, this image is, I think you have.
Okay, actually, I was confused regarding the image. I was told that I have to upload a feature image and then convert it. So, is the image has to be only purple background, like it is in that feature
only for
image?
the only for the featured image we need that standard. But
Okay.
if you're trying to paste anything in the body, you can paste anything of your choice. But these images that you have used is not like they are not appealing at all. So if you could
Yeah.
try to make it more relevant as well as appealing, then that will be considerable. So this is one of the pointers that you need to improve on. And
Okay.
apart from that, I think you have used too many headers, H1, and I mean H2s or H3s probably, consecutive,
Yes.
consecutively. Like for this one, cons of studying in an engineering college, and then again you started with another H3 lower. So consecutive headers are not ideally a a good practice to write a blog. So
All right.
avoid using consecutive headers. If you are using one header, then you should try to write a paragraph just below that header, then continue with another header. No consecutive headers.
Okay. Okay. I'll keep that
Every
in mind.
every header needs a paragraph. Okay. And
Okay.
I think there were three headers. One of them, I think I removed one of them from
Yeah,
here.
they were. Yeah, actually, every like title had a header because it was in the readability section. It was like I was not using enough subheadings, so I converted each of them into a header. But I'll keep that in mind that I have to use less of them.
Exactly. Use if in case if you want to use more of them, then you can. But please,
There should be a paragraph altogether.
exactly. You should mention why this header is there, like anything in the paragraph.
Okay.
Okay. And apart from that, is she using alternate text in the images? Can you click on the image, Arushi, and click on the image, and then click on edit icon? Image and edit icon are right here, not there.
Uh,
Hold on. Let me
this
share
one?
my. Yes. Yes.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, she has used an alternate image result for IIT logo. So this alternate text is not relevant. You should change it to something like with the name of the institution or something relevant to the paragraph.
Okay.
And apart from this, I think prior to this draft, earlier it was in a more pitiful situation, but it was gradually got improved, I think, and then finally I published it. So at this point, it is looking fine. Nothing else is required. Your header is fine. You have been and scroll down to the bottom and let me see the SEO score and all. Yeah. Uh, Hold on. Let me share my screen. I'm having some difficulty.
Yes.
Okay. So many of you guys are using key words. If where is it? The tool. Here. Hold on. Excuse me. Just give me a moment. Let me push this one. Okay. So this is good. This is good. Earlier, I think it was only mentioning IIT or something. I changed it to Engineering College versus IIT. However, it stood green. So this is good. And many of you guys are using like keywords only, like single word. That is not a suitable practice, and you should try to extract something out of the title, ex- extract the keyword out of this title, and then put that key phrase, not keyword. There's a difference between key phrase and keyword. Keyword is a single word, and key phrase is a combination of keywords like or phrases. Okay, so I have seen many of you guys are using keywords, so please get rid of that. Avoid using keywords. Try to use key phrases instead. Am I making any
All
sense to you guys? Am I making any sense to you guys? The
yes, yes,
others
yes,
in the
sir.
group.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right. I would like to show you a couple of examples. Just hold on. Trending posts. This one.
Sir, after this, can you check Pooja's blog also? She also wanted some detailed feedback.
Sure. Engineering branch. Choosing a right engineering branch. for this kind of article. I'm not sure who wrote this. For this kind of article and this kind of title, we should try to avoid using this. Should be a suitable key phrase for this particular blog. Instead of having only engineering branch, I think this would make more sense. And also I have seen people are playing around with the fonts as well and the alignment of the paragraph. Like this is irrelevant. Like you can see this paragraph has been aligned to the towards the right side of the body. In the body, you should not be doing that. Please keep this default, and it has to be on the left side. And many of you guys are also trying to justify this, like by using this one. Don't justify it, keep it towards the left alignment. That's it. Don't play around with the font style. Don't play around it. Keep it default. Whatever comes up with the default setting, keep it that way only. Don't change anything on that. And also don't change with the font sizes. Okay. And if you want to add any header to it, try to use the editor and try to use this area. Like, just avoid using header one in the body. Header one is supposed to be used only for this one, and that has been applied by default, so you don't have to use header one in your body. Make sure you don't use it. Just try to start with header 2, header 3, and use it in a hierarchy. Like suppose if you're using a header 1, header 2, then if there is a subcategory or anything that is representing header 2, then try to use header 3. That will keep the hierarchy. And who was the other one? Pooja, right? Where is Pooja?
Sir, two people have raised their hand. You guys can open your mic and speak up.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Excuse me,
I
sir.
had two general doubts. May I ask them before her blog is discussed?
Yeah, sure.
So while adding the image, it showed that you are not allowed to add media. So how should I add the image then?
No, look, I like what adding media. Are you not getting this option, like add media from here?
From there, I added media. A dialog box opened and it showed you. After
What's your
selecting the image, it showed you are not allowed to add media.
All right, okay. So in that case, you can just reach out to Arushi or whoever the lead is available. Just let them know that you're not able to add a media. Then I'll upgrade your user level. That's the only reason you guys are not able to add media. So whoever are seriously writing and whoever are interested in writing on our blog, we are going to upgrade their user level in order to add media.
Yes.
So in case by any chance, if you are facing that there are some issues with adding media, so let your lead know about it, and you'll be upgraded as soon as we got the update from you. So
And sir, I
that's
have one more doubt. Like while checking on Grammarly, it shows the plagiarism is there, but it doesn't show which lines have. So how am I supposed to know which line to change from those 1,000 words?
so we don't have any facility right now to address particular line where, but we are working on it. We'll try to get
On
you.
the other website, it was showing for particular lines, but on the other website, it showed my article had 0% plagiarism, but on Grammarly, it showed it had.
No. That's why I'm saying I'm requesting you guys to use only Grammarly because it has very much comprehensive data and they give very accurate results. Instead of using any other plagiarism checker, please avoid using other plagiarism checker. Consider only using Grammarly.
Okay, sir.
Grammarly says that we have to buy the premium for checking the plagiarism on Grammarly.
No, not at all. There is, you can just hit a search with this particular keyword. GRA.
Yes, I also think that it should go premium for checking the particular lines.
Yeah, you don't have to check the particular line. It gives you an idea that there is a plagiarism. Just try to improve your article. And if you have by any chance copied your text from somewhere, try to rephrase it or try to improve the text. It will.
So actually, there's another app I use. So it actually gave me sentences, two or three words, which were actually they described. It was described as plagiarism, but it was only two or three words, like engineering versus IIT college. So it was like that. So can we
Oh,
use other
no,
app?
no, then that's fine. See, when you're checking plagiarism with Grammarly, they give you in two or three different kind of results. There'll be one result that will prompt that there are plagiarism present in your blog. So that means they are minor plagiarism. And then if there are too many plagiarism and the entire copy is copied from some particular source, then they will prompt you significantly plagiarized document. So if there is any prompt that you guys are seeing that it has been hit significantly in our for plagiarism, then in that case you only have to improve your copy. Otherwise, you can forward the same to your reporting manager, and we will evaluate. And if in case by any chance it is considerable, then we will consider it and we'll publish it.
So, like in my article, when I checked from other website, the plagiarized sentences were some of them were like common sentences, like what are soft skills or some common keywords. So, should I ignore them or try to change even them all?
There, if they are common, then you can discuss with your accounts manager, and if that is considerable, as I said, that if we can consider that, we'll surely consider it. For minor plagiarism, I don't think there will be trouble. It will get approved. But if there is significant amount of plagiarism, then there is a problem. Then in that case, you'll have to improve your writings. It shouldn't
Yes,
be
sir. Thank you.
significantly affected, but minor, if there are small amount of plagiarism, then we can consider it. But that needs to be discussed with your accounts manager at least. Okay. Any other questions?
Actually, I
No, sir.
had
Thank
one.
you, sir.
Yes, please.
So actually, I had one. So
Uh-huh.
and on the option for featured image, if we add an image, they tell us to write an alt text, right? And below
Yes.
that alt text, there's also an option we can learn how to write alt text. So if we click on that, there's like descriptive text, informative text, but they say that we have to write in or like in code language. So do we have to use
Where
code
did you
language?
where did you see that?
I thought we should know ki how to write that alt text and all.
No, no, no. When you're uploading a featured image, you follow these rules, right? You go to this section. Can you see my screen?
So this
Yeah,
section
add
is not
media.
shown in all of us. The featured image was not shown in mine.
Yeah, those who are having any trouble uploading featured image, just let your accounts manager know about it. I'll upgrade your user level, and once you're upgraded, you'll be able to see the section. All right,
Okay, fine.
makes sense. Please get in touch with your accounts manager. Let them know about your username, and then I'll upgrade it. So those who are seeing featured image section, I'm talking about them. So where is it? Who was the girl talking to me earlier? Was it?
Good evening,
No,
sir.
it was Astha, I guess.
Yeah, asked us.
Asta, so you
So on the add media option, if we click and then we try to upload our image from some website.
can you see my screen?
So can I?
Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
So I'm just trying to show you how to add alternate text on your blog when adding a media. Suppose you go here, try to add a media, click on it, and here you will see alternate texts
Yes.
and description. So that's the only area you are supposed to fill.
Okay. Okay, sir. So
Where did you
actually, I used code language. I didn't know. So
code
okay.
language? Where did you use that?
So actually, Nietzsche they said it was written on learn how to use Alt-Text. So I clicked on that, and there it was like under the telephone image they use code language Alt T and something
No,
like
no,
that.
no. You don't have to. That's like that. That's like you're going to edit in the HTML section, though. So you don't have to do that much. Just
Okay.
simply when you're adding a media, just make sure you add something in these fields, like here.
All right. So thank you.
Okay. And apart from that, many of you guys are copying your text from somewhere. Like I believe some of you are writing in a Word doc or Google Doc, and then you're copying text, your copy from there, right? And pasting it here. In that case, you guys are also copying the source. This is a jargon. We don't need this. Please make sure this thing is not getting copied from where you're copying it.
Yeah, so like I'm accustomed to using Microsoft Word, so I
So
generally use.
if you are copying anything from Microsoft Word, make sure you use Control Shift and V when you're pasting the same here. If you use Control Shift and V all together, then the scripts and other tags will not get copied. Only the plain text format will get copied. Don't only use Control and V. Please use Control Shift and V.
Okay, sir.
Control Shift and V will remove all your scripts. And you make sure you check this area. Click on text. Are you guys following my screen?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
This is the visual area, and this is the text. When you go inside this area, you'll see that these irrelevant tags are present. If you use Control Shift and V, then these tags will not come up. So make sure if you're pasting anything from Word doc or from any other source, make sure you use only Control Shift and V. And once pasted in a plain text, try to reformat using this editor. You have ample of options available in this editor. All right. Try to use only these options, and that also don't try to change anything in the font style and font size. Keep it default. Plagiarism is done. Tags, span is done. Is there any confusion you guys are having with the span? This thing? Anybody having any confusion with this one?
No, sir.
I think Astha and Atira were having trouble removing this one. I heard from the accounts manager that they were not understanding what is it. So are you guys clear now? Like, are you still having any questions regarding this? Why spans are coming?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay.
Excuse me, sir. Can you please review my work also?
What's your name?
Samrit.
Samrid.
And
Samrid.
sir, Pooja, Sakshi, and Astha Gupta also want their work to be reviewed.
Pooja. All right. Okay. Let's start with Pooja, and Samrid, I'll come to you. I think we evaluated Pooja a little ago. We are done with Pooja, I think. This
Yeah.
was Pooja's improve your communication skill as an engineer with Chat GPT. She is using, yes, we need to talk about this. Chat GPT is a very generic keyword. We are not going to use it. This says key phrase. It doesn't say keyword. So make sure you guys are using a key phrase, not keyword. Okay, when we say key phrase, that means it has to be a combination of a couple of words. So in this case, let's try to pick one key phrase for her. Improve your communication skills with ChatGPT. For this one, I think the best. Let's copy this. Let me paste it here. And improve your communication skill with ChatGPT. Makes sense? Are you guys with me? This is one ideal key phrase for this particular blog. And Pooja, you have added this. And what is the source of this? Where did you get this infographic from? You have to mention
Sir,
if
yes, sir, I've added the link with it also.
you have added the link as well. Okay. So try to give credit.
Okay,
Uh,
so I have to add captions also.
yeah, if you add image credit here, just give the name, chat, GPT. URL is fine. Keep the URL here. Make sure this chat GPT diagram is relevant alternate text. Oh no. Where the size got reduced. I would tell you not to do this. Like you should try to download the image and try to upload it using this section, and then add that image on
Sir,
your.
actually, I'm not able to access this section.
You're not able to add. Hold on. As I said, that to those who are not able to add images, they can get in touch with their accounts lead and let them know about your issues, and then I'll upgrade your user level. And once I upgrade your user level, you guys will be able to add the images. Hold on, let me upgrade Pooja, for example, just to let her understand. What's your username, Pooja? Username
Sir, it's pooja.sharma6896@gmail.com.
6 at 96. 6 at 96. Okay. Now you can log in and see. Try to check now. I believe it will pop up the.
I'm sorry to interrupt, sir. Can I speak?
Sure.
Um, my name is Shivani. I added the featured image. I was not able to until yesterday, but then I spoke to my team lead and I have access now. But my issue is in the Google preview, the featured image is not showing. There's an image which I've added for the blog that is showing. How do I correct that?
What's your article? Please.
What are the fields in which ANSYS is being used and how?
What's your name?
Shivani Srinivas. Shivani S.
Shivani. Hold on. Let me pull up your article.
Yes, sir.
Shivani. I'm not able to see your.
So the top second one.
Oh, okay, okay. Sorry. This one, right? I think you're editing right now. Let me take over.
Yes, sir.
What issues are you facing? What are your issues, Shivani? Again, please.
Even though I've added the featured image which was issued by
No,
Engineers Planet,
I don't see a featured image. It's it shows
I just added it, sir. Actually, I don't think it is showing. Maybe I have to save the draft, I guess.
yes, you'll have to save it, and once you save it, that image only pull up in Google search result, and also when you're sharing anywhere, the featured image will only pop up.
Okay, sir.
Make sure
Thank you.
you add the featured image from here, and then you add alt text, some title, description, etc.
Okay, sir.
Okay, back to Pooja now. So Pooja, are you making any changes to the post?
No, sir. Actually, I was looking for that update you said, na?
So yeah, so are you getting that now?
No, sir. It's still not showing.
I just upgraded you, so it must be showing. You can try to press Control Shift and R all together. Control Shift and R. Pooja.sharma6896 @gmail.com has been upgraded to author now, and she must be able to add media files and upload media files. You should be able to access now.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
So try to download the image and then upload it on our server. Use all the best practices like naming the file, having an alternate uh, text in place, as well as giving credit to where you have downloaded it. Okay, and URL to the source.
Sir,
Make
your
sense?
voice is breaking.
Yeah, I was saying like you need to download the image and then upload to our server.
Okay.
In,
Okay, sir.
in,
Understood.
yeah, instead of using only the URL, you have to download it and then upload it. Do you want me to show you how to upload the image, or you?
No, sir. No issues with that. I'll do that.
All right, okay. So any other questions, guys?
Sir, can you
Sir,
please introduce Samrit also?
Samrit,
sir, is there any other changes needed in my blog?
who's this? Pooja? Is it Pooja?
Yes, sir.
I didn't. Did you submit for approval? Did you submit it already?
Yes, sir. I've submitted already.
Hold on. I just changed the focus keyword. I think improve your communication skill with Chat GPT.
So please check also my blog. I want to know why the readability is showing orange and not green.
All right, all
What
right.
up to the mark, I guess.
Give me 1 second. Let me wrap up with Pooja. Pooja, this is the keyword
Yes,
you are
sir.
using, right?
Yes, sir.
We cannot use a generic keyword. It says key phrase. It doesn't say keyword. Okay. Focus key phrase. In that case, we'll have to combine a couple of words to make a key phrase. All right. So for this kind of blog, for this title, let's copy this and paste it here. Let's brainstorm and extract a key phrase. For this title, I think improve your communication skills with Chat GPT will be a very suitable key phrase for this particular blog. All right. Now, since we made these changes, you might have to make some changes here. So try to work on this area and improve it, and then it will be ready to publish.
Okay, sir.
All right, Pooja, got you? And
Yes, sir.
you'll also have to download this image from the source and then upload it on our server and then give credit to the owner.
Okay, sir.
Clear? Thank you. And Samrit, what is the title of your blog?
So exploring pros and cons of alternatives to CSC branch engineering. CSC.
Pros and cons. You're editing right now. Let me take over.
Yes. So I was not able to put the feature image, so I just uploaded on the editor only.
Let me upgrade you quickly. What's your username?
So SIM08012001.
012001. Okay, got you. I have upgraded you as well, so you must be able to see the option now.
And so can you tell the process like you're telling to upload on the server?
All right, okay, I'll show you. This image is going in the featured section, so I'm removing it from here. Just add the image right here. It's already added, I think. Okay, you have removed your pan and all. That's good.
Yes.
That's good. Did you upload it to our server, or you're using it from the source directly?
Oh no, so I have just used for this from the source this graph one.
Okay. So instead of doing that, try to upload it like this. It's not that difficult. Once I've given you the access, you should be able to do that very easily. But I'll show you. Go to this tab, Add Media. Then go to this tab, Upload. Then select one file, whatever file you want to. I just uploaded this one just to show you. And then insert the make sure it's in a full size. If you want to keep any alignment, just choose one from here. Get one alternate text added. That is very important. It should be added, and a description as well. Make sure the
So
title.
in the alternate text, we have to just write the content of image, like what it represents, right?
Exactly. Anything a brief about the content, like why you're using what the image has. That's it. For this one, you can just. I'm not sure what this image represents, but I'm assuming if suppose this image is representing this area, then copy this and paste it there. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. And the image credits would be going in the caption section, right?
Yeah, exactly. You have used it here. That's this is perfect.
Yes.
This is perfectly done.
And sir, I had some problem with the slugs. Like the slugs are always red. Whatever I made any changes irrelevant to that.
Try to slugs more than 52 characters are always red. So try to keep it as minimum as possible. Like for this one, I would say exploring pros and cons of alternative branches to computer science.
And so can we change the title itself? Like earlier, I was using this the heading as the title. Is opting for CSC still relevant? I was using it for title. So that would be okay or not?
Is opting for CSC still relevant? Exploring pros and cons of. If it goes with the body, whatever you are writing, if it goes with that, then you can discuss and then you can change it. That's no problem at all with that.
Yeah, sir. Okay.
And
I thought it
if
is
you're,
rigid, like the title is rigid.
which one? The one you're using right now is rigid, or the one?
No, I thought that I must rigidly put that title only, the one which I am provided with, exploring pros and cons.
Okay. Of
So I can change it, right?
Yeah, you can change it.
Thank you, sir.
You can change it. Just keep it relevant to the topic. Stay with the topic. This keyword is fine. Alternative branch to CSE. And we are talking about this slug, right?
Yes, sir.
This is like if you guys are having too much of trouble adjusting this one, we can consider it. Then you don't have to worry about that. I just want to make sure that overall score is green. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And this blog looks fine for now. I think we can go ahead and publish this. Just submit this to your accounts lead. I think we can go ahead and publish this now. Just
Okay,
make
sir.
the changes. Just make the changes that we have discussed. Too much of spaces are not required. Like you have given too much spaces here.
Okay, sir.
Everything else looks fine. Just upload this image to the local server, and we'll be good to go. Okay. And
Okay.
anyone else? Any questions?
In my blog, it showed readability as not. It didn't show it green. So can you please check it once? What are the errors in it? SEO was
Ryan,
green. Yes, the importance of soft skills in engineering education.
importance of RTNC. Importance of soft skills in engineering education. Okay. Again, two consecutive headers. This is not good. Try to use Grammarly and fix these minor issues. This space is not required. Try to
Yes.
look. There are too many minor issues. Like why there is no space after full stop. I'm not sure. Very consistent with your blog, like full stop and then there's no space. Again, full stop, no space. Again, comma, no space.
I had written it from Android, so I guess maybe that's why I didn't notice.
You just need to correct that. Make sure you double check before submitting your blog to the accounts manager. Double check yourself, then send it to the accounts manager because it will be very much time consuming for everybody of us and it will get delayed. So when you're submitting, double check all the check pointers, check the PDF that we have shared earlier, make sure everything is standardized, everything is matching and everything is up to the mark, and then push it to your accounts manager.
When I was editing, it didn't show these red underlines for errors.
Because you are not using Grammarly plugin. Try to install the Grammarly plugin on your Chrome browser, it will pop up.
Okay.
But this is very much common thing. You should be giving space after. If it is not showing on your system, then there is a problem. You should try to update your system. Make sure these errors get highlighted.
Yes, so from next time I'll write from PC, maybe from Android, typing it happened such way.
Oh, are you using mobile phone?
Yes, sir, tablet.
That will be a tablet is fine. Tablet you can use, but there'll be a lot of difficulty when you're typing anything using tablet. So I would request everybody of you. It's only laptop and desktop task. So please try to use laptop or desktop. Tablet, mobile, tablet.
Yes, from next time I'll keep in mind.
Yeah, please. And these things are really very serious. Please make the changes and then submit it to your accounts manager. And once that is approved, we'll publish it. Okay. and you have got a lot of problem with the readability. So subheading distribution. Two sections of your text are longer than 300 words. So I have also mentioned this one, I think earlier, or we have already circulated this message that we have to make sure that there is a subheading H1 or sorry, not H1, H2 or H3 every time when we are exceeding 300 words. One paragraph needs to have only 150 words, and one header could only have 300 words. That means you can only have two paragraphs after using one header. If the header is exceeding 300 words of paragraph in the following paragraph, then you have to add another subheader to write it further. So in this case, it is saying that there is one of the paragraphs that is having more than 300 words. Look, these headers are highlighted. When you click on it, it will highlight the header which is having more than 300 words.
Yes,
So
sir.
under this particular header, this is more than 300 words. So you have to divide it with into different headers. Just
So
try
I need
to
to add separate headings to each of them to be
yeah.
in that
Make
limit.
keep keeping the sense intact. Don't add any random header. Just make some sense. Like if
Yes,
you
sir.
add, yeah, try to add some relevance. And also it was highlighted for this one, this header as well as this header. Both of them are having more than 300 words. Distribute it more smartly. Distribute it in two or three different headers, and then I think we'll be ready to go.
Yes, sir.
All right. You can do one thing, like you can use hierarchy. Like if this is header two, then you can make this one header three. Just remove the bullet.
Yes, sir, understood. Like remove the bullet and make it separate headings.
Yeah, make this one, remove the bullet, and this is two, heading two. This one is heading two, make it heading three, and then have this. It will get sorted. All right.
Yes,
I'm not saving
understood.
it. I'm not saving it.
Yes, I'll
Okay.
edit it.
All right.
And sir,
So
about the sentence length, is it a thing to worry if the sentence length is more than 20 words? Because my
not more
article
than,
had majority longer
try
than 20 words.
to, you can have more than 20 words, but if there is too many sentences that are having more than 20 words, then there is a problem. Only 25% of the sentences needs to be more than 20 words, and like keeping it below 20 words is will be good. A few
Yes,
sentences that are exceeding, that is considered, but if it is exceeding for each and every sentence, then there is a problem.
yes, understood.
Okay. So do these changes, double check your draft, double check your draft, then forward your work to the manager. They will get it published. Anyone else?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Can
Good
you
evening,
please
sir.
share my blog,
Good
Sakshi
evening,
Purohit?
sir.
Sakshi.
Yes, sir.
We are done with Rayan. We are done with Srinivas and Sakshi. What is the name? What is the title of your blog?
And so, 7 advices for first year engineering students.
Seven advisors.
Seven, yes, sir, 7 practical advices.
And practical. What is your username?
Sakshi Purohit Sakshi 1127 at gmail.com.
Got it.
Yes.
Looks good. First year engineering student. I think you need to improve this key phrase. Also try to install Grammarly Chrome extension. Try to correct them, these minor errors.
Yes, sir, sure.
All right, spelling mistakes and grammars as well. DVIC.
So may we leave the meeting if our doubts have been cleared?
Yeah, those who are not having any query now, they can leave, they can continue. And if you guys have any query, then those who are having still some questions to ask, then they can stay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Let's quickly wrap this up as well. So starting with this overview is not a good practice. I think you didn't go through the circular which we have shared earlier in the PDF, as well as the PDF has one SOP. And also, did you all guys watch the video that Arushi shared earlier?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yeah, I did.
Yeah. So in that video, it is clearly mentioned the good practices. So avoid starting your body with this title on the top. Start with a paragraph because you already have a title here. Okay. Once you have a title or header, you should start the blog with a paragraph. So
Okay, sir.
get rid of this overview. I'll remove it. Make improvements on these things. Install Grammarly Chrome extension. Do you know how to install that?
Yes, sir, I'm aware.
Okay, do that. It will help you improve. It's a good plugin. Apart from this, no consecutive headers, please. You have consecutive headers. One is, why did you increase the size? As I said, I'm saying that again, please don't play around with the font size. Don't touch this one, this area. Font style and font size. Keep it default. Only in case if you want to add a header, try to use this one. 7 advices are get your basics clear. I'm just showing you an example, okay? Make this one a single header. Instead of having it in 2 different headers, I just combined it. And get it in header 2. Oh my God. See, you're still having span. We don't want this. Get rid of span. Whenever you're copying anything from another source, please try to use Control Shift and V, not just Control V. I'm repeating it. Control Shift and V, not just Control V.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Control Shift and V will remove all these tags and you don't have to manually work around your draft to clean these tags. So try to use Control Shift and V and reformat your. See, this is fixed now. See, this is the default size we have for normal fonts is 12, okay? And the default size for H2 is we have 18. You don't have to touch this area. No font style changes, no size changes. You can only use this one. You can, in case if you need to bold any text within your body, then you can use this area. But avoid using these options. Else everything is looking fine, but make sure you give credit to, if they are generic royalty free images, then fine, you don't have to give any credit. But if you are taking it from some other website, If you're downloading it from a random website or a blog post, if they are reputable website, then you just give them a credit. Do you know how to do that?
Yes, sir.
You
I've
did.
seen how you've shown for other. I'll do that later.
So I think, are you upgraded to add media files? Do you get the option to? Are you able to see this option on your when you're logged in?
I've informed my team manager. She'll just do it after the meet, I guess.
Okay, sure. And first year engineering student is like what is seven most practical advices for first year engineering students. I think this will be the suitable key phrase for this blog. Keeping this in mind, try to improve the changes. It is highlighted here. Just walk around the blog, and I think it will be ready to publish by today only if you have time. Okay.
Okay, sir. I'll work on it.
Okay. Thank you. And anyone else?
Sir, can you give a
Yes,
quick
sir. Good evening, sir. Sir, I was having a problem in determining my headers. Like I wasn't able to get proper headers. So kindly guide me through that.
Headers. I just saw it now.
Yes, sir.
What's the title of your article?
It says role of data scientist in stock market. Although I improved it, but still.
Okay, let me pull up your article. I'm taking it over. See, the first thing, we don't need the featured image here. You just have to go ahead and add it here. It's already added, so get rid of this image from here. Don't use capitalized words. Please make it proper. You have capitalized the entire sentence, so make sure you are not doing that. And you are not using header. This I think, and also you have aligned it center. You don't have to align it center, as I spoke earlier. I think you are not there, so I'll repeat that again. You only have to keep your text on the left alignment always. Don't change the alignment. Don't justify it as well. Just keep it left aligned. And for header, you are having problem with adding headers, right?
Yes, sir.
It's very simple. Like select the line where you want to apply header and go to this section, paragraph. Click on it. You'll see all the headers. Got it?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Now, I must tell you that you should not be starting your blog with a header. Just get rid of this first header. Start your blog with a paragraph. Try to check our PDF that was shared earlier. Please kindly go through it once. And then when you have questions, come back to your accounts manager with the question and she will be happy to answer you. Just try to take a look at the PDF that was shared earlier with the SOP, as well as try to watch the video again. Don't start your blog with a header. Start with a paragraph always. And if you want to give a header, just go here and use this. The header is here. You can see the header is applied. Don't play around with the font family and the font size. All right. You should also install Grammarly and make sure you make these changes, the ones that we are seeing here highlighted. Just try to apply them. Once done, try to download these images and then upload it.
Okay, sir.
Try to download these images and then upload it using this section. I think you have uploaded on our server. I think, yeah, I can see it here. Yeah, that's fine. This is fine. This is correct. Okay, perfect. Looks fine. It looks fine. Just make these changes. Get in touch with your accounts manager. I think it will be ready to publish. Data scientist in stock market. This keyword is perfect. Key phrase and again. Make these changes and we'll be ready to publish. Get rid of this header in the beginning.
Okay, sir.
Start with a
I'll do
paragraph.
that.
All
Yes,
right.
sir, I'll do that.
Are we good now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Anyone else?
Thank you, sir.
Sir, can
Sir,
you
a
check
quick
mine once?
Yes, please. What's your name?
Kartika.
Kartika. Kartika. Okay. Hold on.
It's on the top, the first one.
This one, top 5 beginner friendly Arduino
Yes.
project. Get rid of this
Sir-
spam.
Yes, sir. About that, I actually had a doubt regarding it. When I'm reviewing the span text in the backend, then the rest of the text are appearing in the front side.
How is that?
Suppose this style text, this appears on the front side, and when
Hold
I remove it from the front side, then it reappears back the span text.
Hold on. Just explain to me what is this? Like, is this the header? This is header 3, right?
Yes.
And then why did you give it a you gave it a bullet pointer and you have shifted it towards the right? Why is that so?
Maybe no, it wasn't before. Maybe it
Is it
happened by
is
mistake
it
now.
is it Arduino board is a continuation of this or it is parent?
No, it's continuation. It comes
it-
under the requirements.
It shouldn't be showing up like this. Like as
In
I said,
mine, it isn't showing, sir.
oh, hold on, I'll fix it right away. Control Shift and V. The underline is coming up. Just get rid of this underline
Okay, sir.
and you need to reformat this entire text. This this content is having a lot of tags in it, so you'll have to reformat it.
Okay,
Yeah.
no problem.
Copy it, get rid. I mean, copy it in a different. Take a backup in a notepad. Try to use notepad, and then once copied in the notepad, copy it back into here, and then reformat it using these tools, the tools available on our website. Okay, try to use these editors, and then
Okay,
it
sir.
will
But
be
do I need to copy all the text or some particular?
I think you're having a lot of issues, a lot of texts are getting distorted or misplaced. So I would suggest you to copy the entire text and reformat it. Take a backup, take a screenshot of it, of like this is the preview, all right? Take
Yes,
a
sir.
screenshot of this entire page.
Okay.
I usually use Awesome Screenshot as a plugin to take screenshots. So
Okay, sir.
take a screenshot of this entire page, and once taken, try to copy this. Try to copy this whole text. Try to copy
Sir,
this
but
whole text.
where can I keep this as a backup? Where can I copy that? Copy the whole text.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just copy the entire text and paste it in a notepad.
Okay.
once that is pasted in the notepad, then follow the screenshot, like where was header, where was header 2, where was bullet points. From the screenshot you'll get the idea that where what was where, and then
Okay, sir.
amend the changes.
Okay, sir. No problem.
Okay, because this
But
yes, please go ahead.
apart from that, everything else is okay, right?
It looks like, let me check the keyword or key phrase, top 5 word in the project. Oh yeah, everything is fine. Just make sure there is no plagiarism.
No, there isn't any. I checked on Grammarly.
Okay, very good. If there is nothing, then try to improve this area if that's possible. Otherwise, it looks good.
Okay, sir. I'll try.
Okay. And these images, try to upload them on our server instead of using on the source. Just give credit to the source.
Okay,
Okay.
sir. Sir, actually, I created it on my own.
Oh, is it your?
Using.
Oh, okay. You own it. Then that's perfect. Then there's no need of giving credit to anyone.
Okay.
You already own the blog, so it belongs to you. That's perfect.
Okay,
Everything else is fine. So just make the changes that I've suggested just now. Make sure you don't start with a paragraph with a header.
Okay, sir.
Fine.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. And what else?
Sir, a quick overview of my blog, please.
Shivani, right?
Yes, sir.
Hold on. What are the fields in which NSYS is being used and how? Right.
Yes, sir.
Where did you get these images from? Okay, you have given the credit. That's perfect. Did you upload it to our server?
No, sir. While I was doing the blog, since I was not upgraded to author, I was not able to do so. So I've just added it in the caption region.
Okay, please download it and upload it to our server. I'll upgrade you.
Okay.
Once this call is over, I'll upgrade each and every one of you, those who are seriously writing on our post, on our blog. So I'll upgrade them. Make sure you're using Grammarly plugin as well to get rid of these minor issues.
Okay, sir.
And also double check you're not using headers. Try to use headers from here.
Okay, sir.
Try to use headers from here and don't make any changes to the font family and the font sizes. Keep it default. Whatever comes up as a default, just keep that way. And use of how this is too much. Just try to simplify this. It's too much for a key phrase. Try to make it shorter.
Okay, sir.
Otherwise, everything looks good. It will be ready to go. And if you make the changes, I think we'll be able to publish it as soon as possible.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Anything else? Anyone else?
Sir, can you please read my name too?
Astha?
Yes, sir. Astha Gupta.
Okay, hold on. Is it double ASTHA?
Yes, sir.
Exploring the ingenious mindset.
Yes, sir. Just one minute.
Exploring the ingenious mindset, problem solving strategies. Okay. Get rid of this featured image. You need to upload the featured image in the featured image section right here.
Okay, sir.
Just get rid of this one. Introduction. This shouldn't be saying introduction. At least give some relevant title to this paragraph. Like, what have you written in this paragraph? It should reflect in the title. A
Okay,
brief.
sir. Okay.
Whatever in this paragraph, whatever contents are present in this paragraph, just try to give a title to these paragraphs and have them as a title and give it H1 or H2. Give it H, not H1, only give it H2. H2 or H3, whatever. Try to install Grammarly. Try to use install Grammarly. There are many spelling mistakes. See, these spelling mistakes are very dangerous. Please make sure you guys don't make any spelling mistakes and grammar mistakes. Spelling and grammar is a key factor that determines the positioning of your article.
Okay, sir.
So kindly install Grammarly plugin so that you don't get these issues. Don't give irrelevant spaces, like too many spaces are not required. Use less spaces. Please give only one space. Keep it consistent. Why is this keywords exploding? Why is it? Is it copied from somewhere? Please don't copy and paste directly from any AI tools. I'm suspecting this has been copied from ChatGPT directly and has not been.
Sir, I have been.
I think, why is it popping up here? It shouldn't be popping up like this. What sense does it make? It shouldn't be keywords exploding.
Sir, I wrote the content on Google Docs and that's why this space is here.
Please double check your writings. Double check and triple check your writings, and then only once you are sure that the writing is totally proofreading, and then only forward your work to your managers. Always double check your writing. This is very irrelevant and this is very a kind of a jargon, I would say. Please don't keep this here.
Okay, sir. I'll keep the room.
Don't play around with the font sizes, please. Keep it default. Try to see the spans are present here. Please reformat. We don't. Those who are having spans, those blocks will not get published. See how many spans are there. That means your source HTML has been copied. So please, whenever you are pasting anything, try to use Control Shift and V. Instead of using only Control and V, try to use Control Shift and V. And then once pasted, try to reformat using these tools available on our editor. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sir, I edited the content just a few minutes back. Maybe that's the reason.
Why this span still appears? It shouldn't be appear. It shouldn't be popping up. You should, I think you have. I think you have changed font sizes manually. Did you do that? Don't make any changes to the font size. If you want it to be a header, try to use this section.
Okay, sir.
Don't make any changes in this font family and font size. Let it be default.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And improve these highlighted areas. I think once that is done, we will again evaluate your writing and then we'll see if we can publish it. I think you'll have to improve a lot. Like, I'm not sure why this is popping up here. I'm not sure. There. Don't give irrelevant spaces. Keep it uniform. There are too many spaces. It is not required. Please do the changes. Get in touch with your account manager, and we'll discuss more about your writings if you still have any problem. Try to improve the content. Okay.
Okay.
And if anyone is using ChatGPT or AI, please try not to copy directly from them. Try to use those tools as a reference only. Doing a research, write it on your own, please. Write it on your own and try to keep it in your own words. For grammar checking, you can use these tools. All right, anyone else? Are we good now? Arushi?
Am I audible?
Yeah. Or
Hello?
is there anyone else?
सर अभी तो किसी का like hand raise नहीं है, so I don't think so.
So are we good to wrap this up now?
Anyone else?
Are we good now? Astha, Prathamesh, Ayushi.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Did you get like? Is everything okay now?
Yes, sir. You got it.
Okay, then.